We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the...
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 24 home runs, and 75 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Rendon has it. There's one. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. Astros lead this one 1-0. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nick Martini is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Martini is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 21 for him on the season as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Justin Upton the next to hit. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Correa tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
On the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. First pitch coming, here it is. Low for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and they'll tag him out at the plate, and that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Here's Albert now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Pujols, a 40-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there, Knight?
Oh, and this goes right past him.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. And now for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, strike taken up in the zone. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. La Stella playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Through two, we're tied one apiece. Next up for the Astros, George Springer, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper to short. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to Brantley. Brantley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Crowd on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Brantley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a chopper to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-1 Houston. Ready now for L.A. Jason Castro. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Jason Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out. Ball 2. 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Nick Martini the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That's popped up. Bregman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled off. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yordan Alvarez.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. George Springer the next to hit as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores, and he's safe.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. In now is Anthony Rendon.
And leading up for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Hard hit at third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. One down.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 1-1 count to Puig. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Angels leave 1. They trail it 4-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Rendon down at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
LaStella has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hopped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Now at the plate, Tommy LaStella. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now batting, catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Nick Martini, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cannon Middleton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 99, Cannon Middleton.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Angels, the designated hitter, Justin Upton.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In now, Jose Altuve. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's low.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The count now at 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now batting, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1 strike to Pujols. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Now that's popped up. Bregman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right
That's
fielder,
exactly
number
what they
66.
wanted out of that pitch up in the
Yadier.
zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Hit hard to third. Bregman has it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Presley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 56, Ryan Presley.
Tommy La Stella will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Three and two now.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Altuve is under it. And that's the third out. Angels leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ryan Buchter is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Ready once again, Josh Bell, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
The bat, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now
time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Mike Zunino, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Astros.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Chopper to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1 and 2.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Nick Martini, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 4-1. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ramirez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A runner at first with no outs here. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And now he has some trouble with it in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. A tag for 1 to Pujols, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Fielded by Rendon. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 1.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Springer giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Yasiel Puig. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance McCullers earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.